So I have a lived experience myself of sight loss, but I've also worked in corporate organisations in leadership roles, so I've worked across all abilities and needs. From my experience, some of the hardest things to do in the home are cooking, and that tends to be because of the access to controls, and doing the laundry. So being able to choose the right settings for the clothes that I'm putting in the machine. My experience with the ageing population is that there's a huge amount of dexterity, mobility issues which need to be taken into account when we think about the opening and closing of any appliance and the reach across as well. But typically the more diluted version of disability in terms of visual, hearing, cognitive impairments will exist. So AI for me is definitely part of the solution. It's something that I use every day, specifically with voice control and voice demand. I think it will continue to be part of the wider solution. The challenges we're going to have is around how that can be integrated seamlessly into appliances. A lot of everyday homes have AI and smart speakers, and people are using them all the time. It doesn't feel intimidating or scary, and there's a real behavioural obstacle there that's been overcome.
At Samsung, we do have a lot of accessibility features across our products and also our services. I think that's important to note. It's not just about the products we sell, but how we support the customer. But our goal, which we'll see over the coming months, is that people who use our products and use voice control at home, our voice assistant is now clever enough to recognise the individual's voice and then offer a personalised solution to them. This is our Samsung Family Hub, so it's one of our advanced fridge freezers that actually has the screen on the front here. The benefit of the screen is we get lots of different boards, family board, it can assist you with cooking, you can control your smart home, but it does have a range of accessibility features. So if we go into the settings, we actually have an accessibility menu. So if we click onto accessibility, you can switch on or off a voice guide, so it will talk you through the screens that you're on. We also have a text-to-speech function, so it will actually read out any messages that your family share on the Family Hub. We can also change the font size, so we go from extra small to a larger font. Now this can be based on profiles, so whoever's using the Family Hub and is signed into the Samsung account, it will remember the font sizes for you. One of our future advancements is that using voice control, it will automatically recognise the user's voice and will display the font size that's applicable to each of the family members. One other really good feature of the Family Hub is the accessible screen. We press the home button twice, so it drops the screen down, so great for people who maybe sit in wheelchairs. You get full access to all of the controls in the lower half of the screen. But one of the great features of our laundry products is that we use AI control, which means simply that the most used cycles are the ones that appear first in the cycle list. So AI Wash is a cycle that uses artificial intelligence to determine the load that you put into your washing machine. And what it will do, it will automatically optimize the performance for you and the wash. Now to talk about some accessibility features of our Samsung ovens. When you want to cook your food, it's never been simpler because we use AI object recognition to recognize the food and essentially program the oven to cook it for you. So all you need to do is simply place your raw ingredients inside the oven. We close the door and then the camera will recognize the food. It might give you a couple of options. Are you using maybe fresh ingredients or frozen ingredients? But once you select that, the oven will automatically program for the best cook for you.
I think what this industry can achieve is actually really significant. And if we can remove barriers and obstacles that people are facing in their homes and make them, help them be more independent and help them feel more empowered to go out into the world and get a job, contribute to the economy.
Our accessibility features are designed in such a way that we can support various different needs, and that includes vision, hearing, cognitive and mobility. And they've all been designed in such a way that we want people and users' experience to make them feel inclusive and deliver kind of real benefits to them. In fact, our key message around accessibility is creating pathways for all.